Hello, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you? You can. Bandit. Good to hear, my friend. Good to hear. Good to see you, Bandit. Mm-mm-mm. All right, we need to run some minis. Get that mini to run. All right, folks. All right. Hey, I like that. Not much left on the web now. Ignore all the AFL breaks. Well, don't ignore them. They're there to sell, but not out yet. Not out yet. We've still got 4 more days. NFL, two big boys, 8 left in the 12 box random, and we have 5 left in the PYT. Broncos, Bulldogs, Titans, St. George Dragons, and the Sydney Roosters are the final 5 there. MLB Rando has 6 left, only 6. $79 a spot, folks. You can absolutely go whack in this. It's a great mixer. NBA, 3 discounted mains left. They're pretty juicy discounts as well, folks. Thunder are there, $30 off. Six is there, $30 off. And the big old Magic for only $99 in a half case of Finest. Coin flip mini for MLB, 7 left in that, $39 a spot. Top 5 win from 10. Go get that. Mini number 2 for 30 for 5 main, 3 main, sorry. 8 left in that. Mini to close the PYT, 9 left, $39 a spot. And this has just gone up. Coin flip. It's the huge Mavs and more. Not only the $900 Mavs, but the I think 180 they were. Grizzlies in second place, Hawks, and then 2 Seal Blasters to make a coin flip. And it's discounted by quite literally like $300, I think, something like that. Lots of money off. Go get it. All right, let's do some minwars. All right, this is for the Lakers, Jazz and more. Tim up top, Jake down the bottom. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here we go. Top 5. Anthony, Timian twice, Kubale, and Jake. This feels so like I'm just in a dungeon right now. I'm basically like set up in the shipping room. It's actually not that bad, but it's a very big open space. All right, how do I now share this screen? That's gonna be a bit of a pain. Replace with a window. Hmm. Does anyone know? All right, I just need to quickly fucking find out how to do this. Does anyone know how you can just like add a tab? Like do that. That's what I want to do. I want to do that. Can I just flip over without it spawning a new? Hmm. I swear I had this before. It's actually really annoying. It's really annoying. I figured this out before. Right, I'm gonna do a quick Google because I want to know how to do this. Mm-mm. The URL lock. What are you on about? So odd. Well, not really a whole lot I can do about that, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to share my window and be a bit buckled. All right. Sorry, folks. All right, let's see if I can now do this window. I mean, it's gonna have to be the entire screen. Sorry, I'm sorry. All right, this week we ended up Anthony, you got the Lakers, Tim, the Jazz, got the Kings as well, Kublai, the Pistons, Jakey, the Clippers. I have no other way of doing this than what I'm doing right now. It's the only way I can do it. All right, let's do a new Givey. Go fill up NBA. I can absolutely run that straight after this. I can absolutely do that. All right, good luck. 7 times. City up top, Adam down the bottom. This is filling up NBA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You up the top, David. You got in second, and CD down the bottom. CD down the bottom. All right, let's figure it up. Here you got Roman Reigns, Triple H for David, Becky Lynch, Scott, Charlotte Flair, Adam, Braun for Zeus, Roxanne for Ben, Kevin Owens for Tyson, Kofi for Adam, Damien Priest for Chris, Jacob for City. So you ended up. There we go. All right. Sorry. You don't have to see yourselves again. It's just chaos, that. It's just complete, unfettered chaos. All right. Let's do some WWE. Probably should close this door. Okay, who's ready to do some things? Where do we think we should go? They're upside down right now, but I'm going to flip them over. You know what I've just realized as well? I didn't bring any supplies with me down here. Classic G2, that. Just classic G2 behavior. What do we want to do? Left, right, top, or bottom? I'm going to let you guys think on that whilst I go and get some supplies. Came back. Left, top, bottom, left. All right, left wins. Left wins. Get them out of the way. Oh, I like it. Let's do it. Good luck, folks. This looks like a very exciting looking box, you know. Two autograph cards per box. One relic as well. Good luck. All right. Brett the Hitman Hart. Kurt Angle. That looks nice. All right, it's going to take me a while to get my bearing yet. Godfather. Oh boy, there's already an auto. Next level, Andre Chase. Is the number in the front or the back? I assume the back. I like this product. It's different. It's cool. Datista. All right, so the hits are in the middle. Okay. I'm on board. I get it. Dusty Rhodes. We have CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Survivor Series, The Rock. That's cool. Rage, go on, Rage. Uncle Howdy. Undertaker, ringleaders. And then I think those are the base, okay. Cody Rhodes. Foreign objects of Strowman. And we have Jey Uso. Not numbered. Alright, so I assume this is going to be our patch card. Because it's thick as hell. Holy crap, that is one of the thickest cards I've ever seen in my life. Becky Lynch, The Rock. We have CM Punk. All right, numbered is down there. Good to know. 374,399. And then Sheamus to 299. So Matthew's canvas relics. So there's a bit of the canvas. That is so thick. I don't know why those cards are so thick. Like extraordinarily thick. Like, that's not even remotely 130 point. That would be like, I don't know, that's a brick. And Cunt, Bailey, Shawn Michaels, Ace. Crown Jewel, that's cool. And then an auto. Oh my word, that is sick. That is sick. Superstar relic signatures of Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria? That's really nice. Don't know what's going on up there. All right, I need probably thick sleeves. All right, I'll be back in a sec. All right, I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. Go fill something up, folks, so I can keep ripping. Nice. I'm hoping this fits. No, it's too big for 180 point as well. Jesus Christ. I don't know what that would fit. That's cool. Roman Reigns namesakes. Star Portal. Base. That is to 175. Ringleaders Elixir Bliss. Bunch of base. It's 125. It's literally impossible for me to see numbering in this room because the lighting's like I've got one ring light and it doesn't show the numbering very well. So I'm going to struggle with that. Ostordo, Jerry Lawler. Go on, Jerry. The big Jerry to 199. And the blue pin on card auto. It's pretty cool. Dusty man boobs. We have Mr. Bean. That's the 399. Mr. Punk base. It's so jarring breaking out of this room. Namesakes of Alexa Bliss. All right, we've got an enormous thick boy patch again. It's the 399, Maxime Dupree, and Ludwig to 50. I mean, they're all sick patches, but what the hell do I put them in? Base. All right, I'm assuming this is then a patch auto. Jade Cargill. Oh boy, how about a dual auto? Jacob and Tama. That's sick to 99. Tag team relic autos is sick. I think that's actually more like 100 point. Go fill up some things on the website, folks, and I can keep ripping Elton Prince to 399, Crown Jewel, Roman Reigns, and some base. We've got the mini to close NRL full case, which absolutely can rip as soon as it fills. We have some other really cool stuff as well. That's a 25. Holy crap. Great Muta. The numbering's so hard to see. Where are we at? NBA. 3 discounted mains left in NBA. 7 in the Mavs mini now. Go fill that up, folks, because NBA will be going next. And then there's 9 left to close up NRL. Hulk Hogan to 399. Geez, definitely don't buy these raw. You can literally just tell where the auto is going to be. It's in the same pack every time. The auto, patch and patch auto are all in the same pack every single time. Good luck. It is BFAB to 199. And by raw, I mean loose packs, not raw cards. To 175. Base. Solo. Base. This is your thick card. Hey, that's cool. To 99, CM Punk, Remarkable Returns. And to 299, Jimmy Uso. Cactus Jack. Face. Oh boy. 250. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. That is sick. Holy crap. That's so sick. That is a banger. Nice. It's 50 and kind. Yes. Charlotte Flair on our auto. Andriano Rizzo. Cool. The Rock 399. Oh boy, second auto, Legends. Devon Dudley. To 99, Rage of Kane. And patch of Bray Watt to 100. To 399. Together, it's called the Usos. Is that an SSP? Looks kind of SSP. It's really bowed though. John Cena orange. Is that number? To 25. Let's go. Boy. Very nice. The Austin Theory Grayson Waller to 99. Nice. Been a great half case so far. The Sandman. Don't think that's numbered. Harrison. Yes. I'm absolutely struggling down here. Triple H. Order. Stephanie Vacqua to 99. Nice. Last box of the half case. See how we're going. 6 left in the Mavs mini now. All right, here's what I'm going to do. In NBA, I'm going to discount the last 3 mains again. Because I want to keep ripping. All right, we'll make... That can be 229. All right, folks. Final 3 mains in NBA are all discounted again. Double discounted. Thunder are now 229. So are the Sixers, and the Magic is $79. You will not be seeing any further discounts. That is the best you're going to get. Okay. Let's go. Oh boy. How about JC James next level to 199? It's a cool looking order. Texas Jack. It's a 75 Scott Hall. That's a cool card. Great Muta. Let's go. This. All right, last pack. I think it's our patch. It's a 99. Oh, big patch. 175 Triple H. That's sick. All right, that was WWE Universe. I will do a recap. I'm just gonna go see if I can find some hard things. Oh, you're right. Fine. Don't know if that's gonna fit. Alright, I'll be back again. Fill up NBA. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. All right, these are our hits. Mood Up, Jesse Jane, Stephanie Vacquer, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, John Cena 25, Deron Dudley auto, Adriana. That was cool. Belair and Cargill. Jerry Lawler, Karina, Andre Chase. And then some really nice patches. Jimmy Uso, some of them were really cool. Triple H, very nice. All right, let's see what's full. Two left now. Thunder and Magic. Go get them, folks. Not going to be any further discounts on that. We'll rip Finest next. It'll actually be a fresh case because we're yet to see. We are yet to see. Well, we did open up the case. I think the second half of it was on Whatnot. So go get it. Where else are we at? What else can I do? Mhm. And then I'm going to. All right, I've absolutely gone off the reservation here. I've got zero approval to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. I've discounted the mini to close NRL to $19 now. $19, folks. That is insanely cheap. There's seven left in that. It is a top four. $190 Bulldogs, $100 Knights, Titans for 80, Dragons for 80. And it's now only $19, so literally half price. Thank you, Tim. You're a weapon, sir. So that leaves just Magic at $79 and our Mavs Mini, which has six left in it. So six mini spots and the Magic, and we'll rip it open. I'll get the case on the desk and we'll get that opened. And then yeah, NRL seven spots left in that, and we can rip that as well. I think pretty much everything else is probably too far away at this stage. 7 and 6 in MLB. Five. Yeah. All right. Okay. So fill up the full case, folks. Seven left. And then let's get this finest closed. Literally just the Magic and the mini spots, and we're good to go. But I hate that you discounted NBA Mini after I bought one and then discounted again after I bought another few. Which Mini? You bought the 50/50 Lakers Mini. Did you get money back in your wallet for that? You should have. And then it got discounted again. I don't know if I did that. Did I do that? $99 to 79. Yeah, I think it was only discounted once, Tim. But yeah, you should have got money back. We'll always put money back in your wallet. If you bought spots, we'll always put that money back in your wallet. The difference between what you paid for the first two spots and then the other one. That makes sense. So, like for example, the Lakers Mini, I'm pretty sure we discounted by $20. So everyone that bought a spot before we discounted it will get $20 per spot back in their wallet. Just got two Mavs ones. Bang. Go on, sir. Get the Mavs. Let's get a Cooper flag. All right, that leaves just four, and I think we're full in the main. Are we full in the main? All right, four in Magic. Four spots left in the mini. One left in the main, which is the Magic. I'm going to go and get the case. We'll open that up. Tim, you can do the honors. Pick which side we do. Yeah, we'll always do that. Always doing it. It's just sometimes like we'll put a mini up and like for whatever reason people just don't show love to it. So we usually do add a discount if it doesn't sell well, just to get it full, you know. But yeah, we always give you the difference back. Wouldn't stitch you up like that. Okay, let's do this, folks. All right, so this was the right side, and then this was the left side. It's usually there. You go. It's like that. Can do that. Can do that. Okay. I'll quickly flip the screen over to this. All right, left or right side? Where do we want to go? Change the button as well. 5, 3, 4, 5. Left, left it is, sir. Good luck. Get rid of the right side. All right, we've got our half case. Update the button. It's 4, 5. Oh. Knocking the camera out. Jesus, it's so hard in this room. Oh god, I'm in the dungeon, the Neon HQ dungeon. It's just difficult to move around. Finest half case. All right. Got only discounted 4 mini spots and discounted magic. All right. 3 left in the mini now. All right, I'll let the crew know where we're at. Okay. How's your holiday? Is it a holiday, Tim? It's a holiday, right? How's it going, sir? I wouldn't figure you'd be going for work or anything. Well, I'd hope not. Mm-mm. Oh, you are working. Oh, yeah, all good. Bangkok is work government meetings. God damn. What do you do for work again? I think you told me this actually. You don't have to tell me if it's not something you want to tell. Mm. Family visit in China. Yeah, right. Okay, that's cool. All right, and then I also fucking made NRL half price because I'm a madman. Do you get to do any sightseeing though? Like, do you get to have any like personal time when you're there for work? Who am I telling about this? NRL. I'm a stripper. I love it. But I run a tech company on the side. Tech, yes. Bang. Privacy focused digital identity software. Yeah, I actually think you did tell me that. Lots of downtime's good. Yeah, that's cool. That would be a lot of fun. God, I could imagine you being a stripper. Great stripper. Mm. It's so funny whenever I try and tell anyone. I still struggle to tell people what I do for work. Like the amount of like middle-aged men that don't know anything about trading cards. Like the guys that haven't had a midlife crisis and gone back to their roots of playing with cards. Those are the guys that I really struggle to explain what I do. There's a guy. I went to one of my. So my missus is from East Timor, and she has they like have like a massive settlement over here, a huge community that have come over. And so every time I go and see her, like family or whatever, it's just always tons of people. And there's a few of the guys, the older guys there, that have asked me what I do, and I've literally tried to explain it so many times over the course of like the 3 years that I've been with her, and it just never works. Mm, mm. God. All right. NRL has somehow failed. We will do finance first, though, just because NRL is a much longer break. So you guys have to fill up finest. We can run that. Yeah, literally in a minute. As soon as I've discounted the minis to $19, which is a pretty amazing discount in all fairness. Um, I might just run that actually. But yeah, and then goddamn, like someone just went and bought all the spots. All right, let me do this. But yeah, you got to go fill up NBA. If you don't, I'm gonna have to start NBA, NFL, NRL. Fucking hell, there's so many sports that we do now. You got to go fill it up, folks. We're almost there. I think it's two left in the mini and then Magic. But if you take too long, I'll have to do NRL, and it will take me a while. So I think a full case of retail plus a hobby box. All right, I'll quickly run this mini. We'll leave my. How do I get that back as a little tiny screen? There we go. Leave that there. Yeah, Tim, you've absolutely done your bit. The other people need to step up now. I think we are very close on NBA. Very, very close. We got one left in the mini, one left in the main now. I feel like that will fill, so we can hang about for a bit because an NBA won't take as long as an NRL. So yeah, let's do the mini first for NRL. Good luck. We need to close. Was it a coin flip? I think it was a coin flip, right? Was it better than top four? All right, top four. Round 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ben, Tony. Go on, Tony. You got 2 in there. Maybe wasn't the greatest, but thank you for filling it up, sir. All right, I gotta quickly show you this. Ryan, how are you, sir? Good to see you, mate. It's been a while, you know. I haven't broken on the website for a bit. All right, I know this is really cursed, but I have to do that to show you. All right. Can you see this? I think you can see this. All right, this was where you ended up, Ben. Bulldogs, Tony the Knights. Ben, you got the Titans, Tony the Dragons. So that'll be a full up break for NRL. Full case. That was that. Okay, I think we're good to go on everything else. That's the PYT. It's the random. All right, and then this is NBA. There's nothing else, I don't think. All right, go get it, folks. Just the magic in one more spot in the mini, and we can run that. All right, let me quickly stop sharing that so it's not super cursed. We'll pump out Finest, then we'll do NRL because you guys have had a valiant effort to get it closed yet. Okay, that was that. We need to close 5317. Is that what I ran? Yes. So 5317, just so I've got that. I'll go get those boxes just so I'm good to go. All right, 5317 is full case of retail and a hobby box. All right. Oh, geez. Back in a sec. Fill up Finest. We're almost there. All right. Got that. And I'm back. Doing well, Ryan. Doing well. They've relegated me to the dungeon. All right, let me bring this up. Okay. Almost there, folks. The Magic are $79, $40 off. I'll probably just keep the Magic if we don't get it full. And a $99 mini spot. And we're good to go. Got that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my word. You just have to laugh at some point, don't you? All right, there goes our battery. I gotta go and fucking find a battery now. I've literally walked up and down these steps like 20 times in a row now. All right, back up I go. All right, it's a good thing I checked because the battery was right behind me. Good thing I checked. I would have looked like a donkey going up there. All right, are we full? We should be full now. We should absolutely be full now. How are we still not full? Do we hate the magic? Is that what this is? Folks, one mini spot and the magic. And then we're ripping Finest. And then we're ripping in NRL. Where the fuck was that? There it was. For fuck's sake. Oh my word. Last spot always hits big. I agree. Come on. All right, we should be back. There we go. All right, Mini's full now. Mini is full. Just the magic now, folks. Okay. I'm going to run the mini. You guys are going to fill up the main. That's the agreement. All right, the magic are half price. The magic are half price, okay? Literally half price. $59. Half price magic, that's the last spot. All right, let's run this mini. Good luck. Blaine and Ben, it is a top 5. First absolutely wins the whole break. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5, number 6, and 7. Blaine, Michael, Luke, and Michael. Blaine, you smashed that. Absolutely smashed that. Blaine, you got the Grizz and the Mavs. Michael, the Hawks. Lucan and Michael got a blaster. That's where we're at. Just the magic to go. And they're now half price. It's not going to work. And they're gone. There we go. All right. We're full now. Thank you, whoever finishes off that. Oh my god, we oversold the magic. Sorry, Ben, you missed out just by a hair. I mean, realistically, what can I say? What can I say? All right, let's do it, folks. Let's do it, folks. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I'll have my teams up here. It's been so buckled trying to share screens on this, but we got there in the end. Good luck, folks. Half case of finest. Let's hit some monsters. It'll always imagine it will be. This is where we do it. The buckled dungeon. The neon dungeon is where G2 comes alive and we go and hit Super Fracture. Could you imagine the scenes if that's exactly what happens? It would be so fucking typical. So typical. Good luck. We'll do this, then we'll go into NRL. NRL will be a lengthy boy. So good luck. Ant-Man, we got a D White. Then an orange already, and it's Jiggly Man, the Joker to 25. That's pretty nice. Use Igor Silver. That's one Denver. It's so funny, like Magic were literally there for ages, and then oh god, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. Blue Curry to 99. That's a case hit. That's a case hit. Yeah, the Magic were there for ages, and then even like me discounting them, they were discounted for a while, and then they oversell at the last second. It is a rookie. It is for the Wiz, Trey Johnson, the second. Nice. We will take a Pulse SSP Trey. I saw the Cooper version of this card was selling for insane money. And you get why. You understand why. Last one, Lizards. Nolan Chore, Tyler Hero Silver, David Robinson, and Jalen Tyson to 50. 1 of 50. JT20 for the Cavs. Ray? Is that Ray? I don't know. Did Ray have Jalen in this? Cavs? Cavs? No, it was Rob. Sorry, Ray. Are you Aussie? Well, you know what? Yes, I am. By law. I'm an Australian citizen. I was born in the UK. So I have a bit of a bizarre mix of accents, I guess. I was born in the UK. I actually lived in New Zealand for a while. Um, lived in New Zealand for a while before I came over to Australia. Jeremiah Fears, and we have Rashid Fleming to 99. Yeah, I honestly like I've probably seen most of the world, but this is what's so crazy, right? Like I saw most of the world as a kid, and then I haven't really seen very much of the world as an adult. So I don't really entirely remember it, but I literally have been like there's photos of me when I was like 8 or 9 in Egypt. We went to Egypt. We went to Spain. My dad traveled a lot for work. And yeah, we did everything: Spain, Egypt, Italy. Rashir again to 150. So I have seen most of the world. I just don't remember it. And then as an adult, like I've been back to the UK a few times, but that's pretty much it. What spots did you get in the mini? I don't think you got any. Yeah, I kind of rolled you a bit. I'm sorry. But you have in the main, you got the Thunder, Kings, Jazz. That might have been the first mini, some of those spots. But that's what you got in the main. Sorry. Are you from the UK as well, Toby? Or are you saying that you've travelled around the world as well? Mr. Nemhard, I'm sick of Nemhard. Ooh, Devin Carter, that's for you, Tim. Nice. Devin Carter 99. Take that. I hate you a little bit, I know. To be fair, I've been pretty deserving of that hate the last few days. So I understand it. But that maybe makes up for it a bit. Nice little Devin Carter. All right, that was box one. That wasn't bad. It's number two. An SGA. Okay, all right. Amen. Amen. Robert and Kyle for the Jazz. What about a Kyle auto, Tim? Orange coming. Pascal, orange rookie. Kobe Bryant to 20 this time. The Suns. And then we got a Giannis for the Bucks to 150. Half decent. All right, we're getting somewhere. Come on. Blue LeBron to 350. And then an arrival silver at Aston Newell. Baseline 6. I honestly did not know that that was an auto for a second. That genuinely took me a second to figure out that that was an auto. Like the blue kind of just blends in. They'll wear baseline 6 for the Heat to 150. No, to 99. To 99. Brandon Miller. Ooh, upside down. SGA to 75. Go on, Tim. That's really nice. Green SGA. Danny Wolf. We got a Giannis checkerboard. It's pretty cool. We're getting somewhere. We're moving slowly towards the SGA 101 auto. Sick. Cooper Flag. It's a rookie. Cedric. I still haven't really figured out what makes that rare. Is it the circle? Nice. Lee McNeely for the Hornets to 250. Wrong rookie. VJ for the Sixers. All right, that was box 2. Silver D book from Sorba and Colin Murray Boyles rookie auto for the Raps. Don't think it's numbered. It is to 99. Checkerboard, Jeremiah Fears. Shaq Attack to 75 for the Lakers. Purple checkerboard. That's nice. And a Larry Bird Muse to 125. Been killing it on the parallels. Luka, Darius Garland, Bob to 250, Nolan, and we have a Son James for the Hornets. Got a couple of rookies, the Hornets, but none are as good as Knipple. None are even close. Laurie, Ace Bailey. Oh boy. All right, I'll get you a mag for that. That's actually pretty sick. Well done, Tim. Dylan Harper. I unfortunately left the mags upstairs, so I'll be back in a second. That's pretty nice, that. I know the numbered rookies are selling fairly well. Ace is a great one to get. I'm just putting it in upside down. Nice, we take that. It's a WWE break stream. It was. It's not anymore. If you watch it on YouTube, you should be able to go back and watch WWE. It's a pretty good break, you know. It was a good break. Side to 350. Use of D. Rodman. It's a genuine workout going up and down those stairs like 30 times. Giannis, Brandon Millisolo, Derek Queen, baseline auto, Johnny Broom for the Sixers. Nice one there. Jebo, Brandon Miller. Should be an auto. Jalen Hood Scafino for Philly. Not the greatest. Played for LA and he was pretty shit. You know what? Desmond Bain to 250. Come on. We got Will Riley to 150. That's nice. Tyrese Kyrie from the Mavs. We got Chris Bosh checkerboard with the Heat. Kyrie to 150. Purple, James Harden to 150. Wemby, nice little Wemby. Manuel quickly to 99. Do. Last pack should be one auto in here. One final auto. I think there is. Shingun, Tyrese, Silver. All right, so one auto to go. Good luck. Baseline. Oh my word. So they have 4 rookies, and only one of them is worth its weight in gold. That's not it, unfortunately. Bit of a tease that. Ryan, rookie for the Hornets. There's me. Hello. Well, pretty good. Not the best, not the greatest, not the worst. I need to grab this over here. Quick little recap. Lots of numbered cards. There's a pretty decent couple of boxes. Jalen, Johnny Broom, got Shaq to 75, Colin Murray Balls to 99, SGA to 75, Kalel to 99, Kyle was nice, Devin Carter rookie to 99, Sheer to 99, Jalen Tyson to 50, SSP, Trey Johnson rookie, Jiggly to 25, Ryan rookie. Good news. What's the good news? Tell me the good news. Ace Bailey rookie. You don't need to go on whatnot. Oh man. So you're telling me that yeah, I know. I know that. I filled it up. I filled it up so I could spend the next 4 hours riffing it. But I have Sunday off, bang. And then Ace Bailey, 75, bang. Yeah. NRL's going now. It's going now. Let's do some NRL. Let's do some NRL. All right. NRL crew. I'll let you know what we're doing. There's our singular box of hobby. All right. Let me let the NRL crew know. All right. The only real complaint, oh my God, that I have with this is it is a little bit concerning to put this on the desk. I might just not even do it.
You can go upstairs if you want.
Upstairs in the.
It's up to you.
No, that's all right. I'm fine doing it.
Going back to when you can't fit your knees under a desk.
Yeah, this is like if I put this on the desk, it might just collapse.
Oh, it looks good on screen. Like
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Mine's better than that.
Poop desk.
Yes. I think that was actually Harvey when Harvey was.
Oh, really? How did NFL go?
Yeah, it's good. Fun products. I decided to go live at the same time that Dale was doing his
Full case of forwards, yeah.
Yeah.
Just flawless box.
Did a couple of after he got off. I was just sort of sitting there, I'm like, guys, yep, Dale was about to start ripping. Dale's going to go and rip. Go and watch him. He's going to raid me. And then I'll do some select. So it sounds like 7 viewers. I was like, it's all right, I'll watch Dale set. Oh, God. And then, yeah, got a couple of songs. It wasn't
Not bad. Thank you. I'll try. I'll try very hard to have fun. All right, let's do it, folks. Good luck. I'm kind of growing used to my little dungeon desk now. All right, let's do it, folks. Good luck. Gladiators was starting off with a number card right off the rip. Dom Young. Maybe I should have taken up the offer to do this upstairs. Oh God, I'm already regretting it. This. All right, I gotta get this right. Gotta get it right. Bang Braden Nakata. Connor Zahara. The hell? All right, over or under on me knocking this out in an hour. I reckon I can do it. I'm not gonna rush, but at my normal pace of doing NRL, where do we reckon we're finishing? I reckon an hour 30. I reckon 3 hours total by the time the stream's over. Especially if the packs continue to be difficult to open. And if the base cards keep falling over, that's going to really slow me down. Really slow me down. Slow me down. Slow me down. Numbered card. Latu Fanu. Nice. Slow me down. Slow me down. Footy Heads, Kurt Mann. Bang Philip Sammy. Bang, bang, you shot me down, bang, bang. Does anyone remember that song? That song, for whatever reason, was played in my house so much as a kid. My baby shot me down. I have no idea why. I think one thing that I did on Footy Stars was towards the end, I just started opening up like all the packs all at once. That helped a bit. Triumph, Harry Grant. So we might do a bit of that. League heads Jake and Brandon Smith. To 80, New Zealand Warriors. That's pretty sick. Nice. Take that. My baby shot me down. NRL, my friend, NRL League Heroes. It's a full case. So break number. Oh, did I update the break title? I don't know if I did. That's my bad. All right. Sorry. It is. Fucking what was it? 5317. Yeah, 5317. Five, 3. Seven. Yep, all good, mate. No problem. Thank you for just saying that, because that actually reminded me to update the button. Baby, shot me down. That's Triumph. All right, box number 2. What was that? That was about 10 minutes. Yeah, full case of retail, 1 box of hobby. The box of hobby is just off to the side here. All right, I'm going to do one thing to make this a lot smoother for myself. All right, that'll help me significantly. Brian Toto. Leagueheads Murray. Simon Wayne. Ooh, Jesse Ramian. Number card. Gladiators. 599. Nice. Jason Jamie. Triumph St. George. Billy Wallace. Ooh, Premiership Predictor of the Sydney Roosters to 230. Very nice. Bang. A wall of packs. Not daunting at all. All right, let's do this. White to 450. Yeah, I think I did it when I ran the first mini. I did it before a finest because I ran the mini to close because it technically filled up before finest, but because this is a much longer break than finest, Williams is to 599. So I ran it before we started finest and showed the teams then. Gladiators to 599. Dylan Edwards. Brandon Smith. That's nice. 450 for the Raptors. That's pretty cool. La logo. La logo. Ooh, Daily M predictor. West Tigers wild card. That's nice. 28 of 270. Nice one, West Tigers. Nice. All right, so we've got two of those so far. Two of the redemption predictive things. Two. We need, I reckon, 4 or 5 would be acceptable. Luca Moretti to 450. Braden Trindle, Gladiators. I'm going to run some of these. Just stack up and walk through. I'm just going to open this front stack and then we'll do some reading through cards. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bailey Moses. Bandit. Good to see you, mate. Angus and Connor. Doing well. How are you? Lindsay. Gladiators to 599 of Sam. Jamie Moses. Clinton and Nukrata. G2 welfare check. I love it, Bandit. You make my day. You really do. I don't know how to do without you. You honestly do improve my mood as soon as I see you in the chat. What do you do on your nights, Bandit? Do you go out? Do you do anything? Do you play computer games? What's a night with Bandit look like? Tom Young. Bang, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Instant win! The doggies. Nice. Middle of watching uni lectures, geez. How are you finding uni? Are you enjoying it? Are you hating it? Alex, Sarko, Cam, and King. Bang, Terrell, Nate, and Tiger. Liam. Triumph. Jake, Tuffle. Connolly and Martin. Bang, Phoenix and Jai Gray. Adam and Reed. Eden, Dame. Ryan Kelly. Hey, another one. Tom for the Sea Eagles, Manly. It's a much better system. This way we will not be here till 4 a.m. Daily Predictor. Here we go. Khan Pereira for the Titans. I dropped out, Bandit. Well, I deferred indefinitely. I just couldn't do, coming into the office as well. I couldn't do full-time Neon plus uni for another year. It literally almost killed me. I was so sick. And it's always the way. Like, even when I was in honors, it was always the way. What are you going to do with a mountain of base? I know. I honestly have no idea what the plan is with NRL. I think it's a partial donate, partial giveaway to little kiddies. I know there are kids that enjoy set collecting and etc. And there are adults as well, guys. Some of the Neon guys like putting base sets together. So, yeah, that's probably the plan. Hey, there we go. Hudson Young green to 450 for the Raiders. Just getting through it, very heavy content, very content heavy, yeah. Yeah. It is a little bit like that, the sciences. But once you kind of get used to reading, like we had to read so much in psych, just so many papers. I did I'm still doing my research project actually. You can't really like defer from a research project. So I'm finishing that, but that's so easy to do from home. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that I'm going to be doing this year. Yeah, I got so fucking sick. Even in honors, I literally like did my honors, finished my honors. This was like a couple of years ago now. And I was working full time at Neon, and I just absolutely crashed and burned at the end. Right at the finish line, just got really sick. Like it's just not, your body doesn't like it. And like when I'm stressing about something to do with anything, I lose a lot of sleep. And it just didn't seem like the juice was worth the squeeze. Be doing both this year again. It's just death. Because I literally like did not have a day off the whole year. All of 2025, the only time I ever got days off was when like I specifically requested them off from Neon. And like obviously that would then eat into my annual leave because I'd have to take those days off. Because obviously I get a weekend and I work 5 days a week in Neon, but then those 2 days that I had off, I was going to fucking uni and trying to be a psychologist. And I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Can he do it? Bandit. That's so funny. I was literally just about to message you. I was just about to call you. I did my honors last year. No, not last year. The year before last year. I finished my honors in 2024. And then I started my master's, my clinical master's in 2025. And I did a year of that. And then I've just deferred this year. I basically told them, like, my plan is to go out with just a 1 year master's, but I've got to finish a couple of things before I can do that. And the couple of things I got to finish, I've deferred because I was like so focused on buying a house that I'm the type of person that when I do something, I kind of go all in on it. Like, I hyperfixate, obsess, lose sleep. So the buying a house thing, it's been something that I have wanted to do for a very, very long time. I've tried to do multiple times in my life and it's never really worked out. So, like, honestly, it's literally been like it sounds fucking crazy. I know that this sounds crazy. But buying a house has been my dream since I was literally like 18. Maybe even before that. Yeah. I would have been in year 11 and my mum told me that she was going to sell the family house and, you know, where I'd grown up, and we were going to move, or she was going to move to the country at the end of my schooling. And it just clicked for me how much I valued being in a place that I enjoyed being in, and to not have any real say or control over a decision like that was tough because I loved living in that house that I grew up in. And yeah, I kind of made the realization, like, that's my dream. I want to buy a house. I want to buy own my own house and live in it for the rest of my life, and then just travel as much as I can, but have like a stable base to go home to. So I kind of made that realization year 11 when I was 17, and I literally like started a plan, created a plan for how I was going to get there. I bought a block of land when I was 19 as a kind of first step and made a bit of money off that. And that was going to be my deposit. In fact, that was my deposit for this house. So it lasted all this time. But yeah, could never really quite get the other part of it, the service part of it. Because, like, obviously, to buy a house, you need to be able to service a loan, and then you also need the deposit. And I had the deposit part. I just couldn't get the servicing part until pretty much last year. For one reason or another. So yeah, it's been a very long standing dream of mine, and like, it honestly does not feel real for it to finally come up. I was talking to my mum about it the other day. She had no idea that that's how I felt, that like that's the plan that I made. Because she moved out. She sold the house, moved to the countryside when I was 18. And I literally just like moved out of home at 18 and lived in some shitty rental near the city and absolutely hated my life. Just wasn't ready for the big wide world. I honestly think that year was probably like the most miserable I've ever been. I just hated it. because I'd moved away from my friends and my hometown and all of that, and it just wasn't good. So yeah, very excited. I'm very, very, very excited. That's kind of why uni's taken the back seat, because like I did not have the mental or physical capacity to be doing 2 days a week at uni, full-time work at Neon, especially with the transition to the office and also trying to buy a house, which was incredibly time consuming. I was not prepared for just how time consuming it is and just how ridiculous the market currently is in Melbourne. Well, in all of Australia, really. All right, we are almost there. We're almost there. All right, 2 stacks to go. Glad to hear that you are optimistic from your teenage years and were able to achieve your goal in finding the new home. Yeah, Bang Bandit. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's a great idea. Great idea. It's just, I guess it's just good to have that thought process like in your head. You know, you don't have to like be as autistic as I've been and, you know, devise a whole 10-year plan where you're centering your life around trying to achieve a goal of buying a house. But just having a thought process, I reckon, is enough. What you want to do, where you want to be, where do you envision yourself in 5 years' time? It's always been how I've kind of operated. I'm a very forward-thinking person, but naturally, that means I tend to struggle with just living in the present. But that is something I'm getting a lot better at as I get older. But it's something that I have kind of struggled with a lot. Living in the now and all that jazz. All right, last stack. I feel like I'm literally getting blisters from this. What did I say? Over under on an hour and a half. So we started about an hour and 10 minutes ago. I reckon I'm about there. I'd hate to think how long it would have taken if I hadn't have done this. Because I think I was at about 10 minutes per box prior to doing this. So I burned 20 minutes on the first two boxes. And then the other 10 have taken me, what? 20, 50 minutes? No? Yeah. 50 minutes. All right. We got there at the end. Here we go. Good luck. We got this to do. Then we'll do the hobby. Then we are done. Bang Ruben, Alex and Jason, Griffin, Joseph and Tegan, Bang of Herbie, Big Heads James, anything new you've added to your PC collection? No, Bandit, actually. It's a good question. Really, the only thing that I've been doing recently is opening up all of our fucking Marvel stock. That's about the extent of it. Because obviously the house situation, I've got to spend a lot of money. It's pretty much all of my net worth is going into the house. So as you can imagine, I don't have a ton of extra money to spend on my PC. But once the house is done, yes, I have a plan to eventually buy back most of the cards that I've sold. I did actually get the Dino. I don't know if you ever saw this, Bandit, but in SCA, I razzed a Ronaldinho patch auto. And then it got razzed about 5 times by different people. And eventually someone bought it, sat on it for a while, and I ended up reaching out and buying it back because it was a card that I just couldn't live without. So that went back in the PC, and then yeah, it's basically just been opening marble boxes, trying to get my set done. I'm basically trying to put together a full set of all of the MCU actor and actress autographs. So across tops, upper deck, all that. Just trying to get all of them, and it's coming along well. But I don't want to buy them though. I don't want to buy them. I want to pull them all, which I'm sure is going to be quite the challenge because some of them are very hard to pull. Thanks, man. Yeah, the Dino. At least I always do this though. I sell shit for a genuine need, and then I immediately regret it. So there's a few other things that I've sold that I want back, which is the beauty of this hobby because you can always get them back. Like I've never really struggled to buy something back when I've sold it. So I'll get them all back once the house is done. Oh, that's a nice one. Triumph Dylan Edwards. What about you, Bandit? Any pickups, any hits recently? Hey, there we go. Clive Churchill medal predictor. It's 230. KRAV 5 from Chrome. Which Chrome? Which year's Chrome do you reckon? Premier League? Is he in Premier League? I assume he is. Yeah, Premier League Chrome. Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be sick. You know the Chrome that I really loved? Last year's most recent Champions League Chrome. That was almost when I was trying to. Oh, what the hell is that? Backwards. When I was trying to buy back the Dino because it was taking a while. I was actually just thinking of going out and buying a Dino Auto from that year's Chrome because I really like it. It reminds me of Nobility. I don't know if you ever saw the old 2017 Panini Nobility where they have like the names of the players in massive font behind the player. Kind of is like that. I really like the design. Gladiators to 599. I thought. Purple. Tui to 450. Okay, the only problem is I need to get. I'll be back in a sec. I need to get another massive tray. There's one upstairs. So much better. All right, that's much better. Move this. Jesus, that's heavy. Gladiators to 599. Moses. Hey, Roger. 450. Three more stacks to go.
How do we get over it set up?
It's actually not bad. Does the job.
You got a nice big wall.
Yeah, big wall.
Nice.
Lighting's okay.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, I'm dipping.
Alright.
You good to lock up?
Yep, all good.
Have fun. Good luck in our NRL crew.
See you later.
Bye.
Alright, so. Hey, Connor Tracy. There we go. 450. Gladiators, Alex 12. Hey, Ray Stone to 450. Last stack. Holy crap. That is a brutal break. I'm not going to lie to you. Bandit with the moral support. I love it. As I said, what would I do without you? Come on, give us one more big numbered card. There we go. Daily M Predictor. KO Weeks. That's pretty cool. To 270. Asking you shall receive. Holy shit. That is insane. I literally have like 2 huge trays of base. All right, we've still got a hobby box to go as well. Good luck on hobby, folks. Oh boy, I wasn't even looking at the clock then. So I literally finished just a second before 3 hours. So I was about right with my prediction. An hour and a half for a full case of retail. Oh, opening these packs is rough. Fletcher and Can. No. Jake Phillip. So I think we got about 4 or 5 predictors in the end, which is pretty decent. For some reason as well, the hobby packs are like even harder to open than retail. We should have done the hobby first. Ooh, that's nice. To 95, Paolo. Hey, Dalian Predictor, William Kennedy to 80. Last pack. Terrible, man. All right. We did pretty well. Lots of numbered cards. 1, 2. How many predictors did we get? 3, 4. And an instant win, 5, 6. Not a bad return, though. Not a bad return. All right, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bandit, especially Bandit, for hanging out with me, keeping me company. We'll be back. We'll be back very soon. Tomorrow, I'd say. Thank you, folks. See you all soon. Bye. Good night, Bandit. Love you, mate. Bye.